Down dog or downward facing dog is an inverted pose that helps to stretch your spine, your shoulders, your hamstrings, and your calves. Also helps to strengthen your arms, your wrists, your shoulders, your spine, and your legs and your core. So you can tell it's a great all-around pose to practice. I'm going to show you a couple of different variations today. If you have blocks, that would be great, just optional though. So the first thing we do to come into down dog is to come into all fours. So that means you're stacking your shoulders above your wrists and your hips above your knees. And then you're just going to walk your hands forward a little bit like that. Tuck the toes, lift your knees up off of the mat, and then press your chest back towards your thighs. And then slowly begin to open up by straightening the legs. So keep lifting the tailbone up towards the ceiling, bringing your ears inside of your biceps if that's possible. And then you can stretch the backs of your legs by walking the dog. So bending one knee and straightening the other. Now I'm going to show you a couple of options here. Come on down from that. If you want to try, if you have wrist issues and you want to try down dog, you can use blocks like this, and you can hold the block just like this. You can see how your wrist is straighter when you're holding the block. And you just think of your blocks as continuations of your hands. So you separate them out in the same place you would have them if your hands were down on the mat. Tuck your toes, lift your knees, and press your chest back to your thighs. You'll find this is a little bit easier to get your heels to the floor if your heels are kind of floating. Okay. And then if you want to not be on your hands at all, you could do dolphin pose. So for dolphin pose, we're still in all fours, but we come down onto our forearms. So let me show you from this vantage point. So the forearms are separated, and then you just bring your hands together like this. You're creating like a upside down V as your base. So it looks like this. Coming down to the forearms, bringing the fingers together, clasping them. Tuck the toes, lift the knees up off the mat, and then just press everything up and back just like you did with the down dog. Okay? If you want to, and your head is touching the floor, you could walk your hands in a little bit closer, but you don't have to. And if your head is on the floor, it's okay. It just means you have short arms like I do. And then just come on down from that. And then one more option, which is called half dog or puppy pose, which you can just do from your knees. So same thing, you come into all fours, you walk your hands forward, maybe a little bit farther forward, and then you just melt your heart down. Okay, so leaving your bottom kind of up in the air, so you're getting that same great stretch into your arms and your shoulders and your wrists, but you're not coming up onto your feet. So there's all of those variations of down dog that you can try.